I am really upset about something that happened in the mob vote. I don't know. This is me, apparently. This is hi. Hello. Hello there. Welcome. So, what's happening in the Minecraft mob vote is there's 3 mobs, but they're all pointless. Let me talk about them. The first mob votes were pretty good, you know? You had this dude, which would add more content to the oceans. A difficult, challenging mob, and would make oceans a lot more dangerous and a lot more fun to complete. Then you had the Phantom, who was pretty useless, you know. He just appears at night and people thought he would be like a big monster with like a loud noise, but he just does an annoying like screeching noise and he just drops phantom membranes which can be used to repair elytras, which I don't know why you would do that. An elytra is an endgame item. If you're endgame you probably already have a mending villager. So you have mending, I don't understand. You probably also have XP farms. I don't know. I guess you can also make slow falling potions. I don't know why slow falling would be useful in the endgame, but I don't know. Then you would have C, who would be under the ground, ready with his mouth open, and you could die to him. He'd be pretty dangerous. But the problem is this guy would be used for mob farms. It would be pretty hard to drag him in, which would add a more annoying experience to the game. He wouldn't be so fun. I don't really understand the purpose of this guy still. I don't know where I'd vote for him. But then you have this guy, who I am very upset did not lose. I actually would have voted for A or D. I'm more leaning towards D though. Because look, the Nether is not that scary. You just go in, a couple piglins. For the 1.16 update, it didn't add enough depth to the Minecraft, to the like Nether update, in my opinion. I think that the Nether should have been more like scary. It's literally hell. Like if I search up hell right now, like if I just search up hell, like what am I gonna find? I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find demons. I'm gonna find demons and just just terrifying things. But the Nether isn't like this. It's just kind of, you have piglins. I mean, they're not scary at all. You just give them gold and you just run around like headless chickens. This guy would add so much more scariness. He would shoot multiple fireballs at a time. I don't even know what he would do. He would add a lot more scariness to the Nether, and I'd really like to see him. So this is a really good mob vote. I think the first mob vote is the best mob vote. Then you have the second one. Oh boy, you could vote between the glow squid. The only thing the glow squid was used for is literally the only thing you could use the glow squid for is glowing, which he wouldn't really do. You need literal mods, you need Optifine for him to actually glow underwater and stuff. And he dropped glow sacks, which you can illuminate item frames and signs. I don't know why you'd want this, but still, man, I don't really understand the point of the glow squid. I just kind of don't really like him. Then you had the Moo Bloom. He was the flower mob who would spawn in like big flower biomes, I think, and you could share him for flowers. He would be pretty cute mob, not gonna lie, but I don't understand why we need another cow. We already have the mushroom cow. I don't I don't really understand this guy's use. Then you have everyone's favorite and my favorite as well, the Iceologer. Mountains were just added, and there would be a theme. If you pick a theme, mountains have goats now. Do mountains have any mobs other than the normal mobs? Skeletons and zombies? Creepers? No. There's nothing special. Savannas that wouldn't have anything special. There was also a biome vote that you can see right here, which included like ostriches and other cute mobs in savannas. I don't know. Then you had deserts, revamped deserts. They also don't have special things. But then you also have special biomes with special mobs. So I don't really understand why you'd want this guy here. I don't really. No, wait, no, wait. I don't understand why you wouldn't want this guy here, because he's pretty cool, you know? And mob in the new super tall mountain biomes, you'd have to travel so long to find this guy. Instead of just the glow squid you just find underwater, he's pretty annoying. You just constantly hear squid dying sounds underwater with a little bit of glow on Optifine. The moo bloom would just be on flower biomes while you're exploring, probably just shave him for some mushrooms. I mean, flowers to use for like some saturation. Suspicious stew. I don't know why that would be so useful. You can find them in flower biomes anyway. And then the Iceologer would add so much more hardness to the game. Like, here, let's take the clip of him. Like, let's just watch this clip together. Let's just watch this clip together.
Why do we have to record these videos on an actual mountain? They are animated.
The Iceologer is a new
What the
illager that
hell?
lives on mountain tops. It's a hostile mob that attacks you with clouds of flying ice.
You did pack the supplies we need to survive the night up here, right, Jens? Do you ever wish my
See that? he would attack you on mountain biomes. They were just added as well. First off, you'd pick a theme, and it would be really nice to have a new hostile mob instead of just a passive one. Passive mobs are boring. We already have too many. That's my opinion. Then you have this. This one was this one was good. This one was not that good, but it was okay. This one was pretty good actually. And then I'll get to this one. So far, they've been okay. This is still the best one. The first mode is still the best one. Like, this is a really weird one. The glare. I don't understand the purpose of the glare. Like, dude, what is he gonna do? Hold on, let's see.
Glare. There must be a really dark spot nearby.
I also get grumpy when it's dark enough for monsters.
So the glare basically gets grumpy when there's a dark spot nearby, so you can find caves easier. Bro, you can literally find caves in like 2 seconds after spawning in. You can obviously tell where there's dark spots. Also, like a lot of people now use full bright mods on Lunar Client, so they can see a lot better. Also, torches are a thing. I think you can tell good enough if there's dark spots. I mean, the glitter could be used like where's dark spots and all that. I mean, so you can figure it out. Like after you use them once, you'd never use them again. You'd only use them for like finding dark spots. But then you have the alley.
Geese?
Yeah, but they brought back a collection of new ones.
So what happens is the ally, you can give it an item and it gives you the items again. And also it dances when you play disc and it also comes back to you with the disc or something like that. I don't know. And it gives you multiple of an item, which is pretty good. You can find them in like you can find them trapped in the pillager outposts, which I think is cool. The pillager outpost pretty boring. You come there once and then just come there for raids and never come back there again unless you need a raid. I think the ally is pretty good. You can give them items and it gives you them back, especially items that are like really far away. You really need them. Give it to an ally and it gives you them back. Pretty good. But then you have the copper golem.
It can be used to build anything from mobs to buttons.
Gee, I wonder who built this copper golem.
So it can okay, sorry. The copper golem just pushes random buttons and it can build stuff with redstone and it activates redstone. This can be good if you have like an elevator. If it had like a detection system, you could like turn it on, press a button. I don't understand why you just wouldn't connect out like if you have to press a button to activate the copper golem, to activate the your elevator, why wouldn't you just press a lever and then the elevator? So that this is what I don't understand. The copper golem is pretty cute though. You probably have more uses like with lightning. These copper, I don't really understand them because I don't watch the mob votes all too much. I just kind of vote the one. I I watched them in debt when they first come out though, definitely. But I kind of forgot about all these guys. I'm too lazy to kind of check back on them again. But the alley definitely seemed like the right choice. Definitely these two. The guard didn't really seem good. So this is a really good mob vote as well. The alley got chosen pretty good. But now we have just listen. Oceans. Good theme. The night. New map of the night. Good theme. Underground. Good theme. The nether. Really good theme. What is it again? Water. Good theme as well. The land. An okay theme. You know, a new mountain biome creature. Really good theme. You know, dark spots. I mean, dark spot cave. Crimpy theme. Cool, I guess. This is a really good feature, also a good feature. But then you have these guys who are not really themed well. They're just kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know what's up with this mob vote. It isn't as good as the last one. Let me tell you why. The tough golem can just be used to showcase items. If you can just like, let's say if you drop him like your diamond sword, he's gonna showcase it, and you can pick it up whenever you want. And I don't know how you can like make him go on and off. If it's randomly, that would be pretty bad. The tough golem just doesn't seem like a good choice. Like, you can use item frames. Tough golem is just kind of weird. I don't know why you want that. It's also the least voted mob for, which is understandable. Then you have the rascal. You know, the rascal goes ahead and plays hide and seek with you, and it gives you items. I think everyone's already talked about this. It's pretty bad for endgame. It's only good for like you'd find the rascal once, get a pickaxe, mine, find him a couple more times, and you never come back to him again, never see him again. If he's rare, not good. Also, mining is already easy enough, even on hardcore, so I don't know why you want to make it easier, but hey. Then, really good point here. But anyway, the next mob is the Sniffer. The Sniffer Seems like a really weird choice. It's something to do with flowers again. It's like they wanted the moon bloom to win. It's a prehistoric mob that you can find underwater. It would be better if this guy would win, because if you want to get the sniffer, you have to fight this guy. But now you just come across glow squids that do nothing. Oh God, sorry. The sniffer is just you just go to a shipwreck, find him, plant him. He becomes big, smell some flowers, have fun with him for the first week, then just never interact with him again. Those are with every single mob. The tough golem, you'll never use him. You'll literally never use him. The rascal, you will never see after your first 2 days of playing. And the sniffer, you're just never gonna use these mobs. You're never gonna use like these. You can use. You can use it to build farms. You can use this to repair elytras, I guess. You can use this. This is a really good addition to the ocean. Really good addition to the Nether. Not so good additions here. Besides the Iceologer, addition for dark spots, addition for more items and pillager outposts, redstone. These are just plants. We already have these. You might think, oh yeah, but oceans, we already have guardians. 1.8. 1.8. They're so old. They're so old. The last ocean mob that got out, was like a friggin' was like the dolphin, which is also years ago. It's 1.13. I just feel like this mob vote was a bit rushed, and it was really they didn't. It was like they didn't really like they didn't pull out good mobs. These were fire. I'd love to see them brought back. And on this mob vote, they were like, okay, let's not make any more mistakes with the glow squid, and let's just pick this one. Let's just get a good mob. And they're gonna do that for this one as well. And obviously, the sniffer will win. The sniffer will be the new mob in the Minecraft mob vote. I don't know what this means, but it's from Chris, and I use it. See what I mean? I don't understand. Why is this used? Why is this why I don't get it, man. I don't get it. The mob votes are really not well done. I think that they should have gotten more thought and consideration for all the mob votes. Because they definitely seem really just unoriginal. It's just things we'll never use, things that are pointless after the first day of playing, or just things that are kind of, you know, things that are just useless. We already, like, the sniffer will become super big. Okay, cool. I don't, dude. Alright, I'll try and explain this in the best way I can. It's just like, this is my opinion, by the way. But just, I don't think that these mobs are really that useful. Here is what they could have done. A new mob for the end. I don't know, like the new, the Dark Enderman. I'm just saying random stuff. The Dark Enderman could shoot a beam of energy at you, kind of like the Warden, but it would do less damage. The way you see him is you could only find him in the Outer End Islands, and he spawns really rarely, and he's kind of like a mini boss. That would be cool, a new mob for the end. They could have done more for the end. The end is so forgotten. Then they could have added something for just like the main world, something to find along the way. Something kind of plain but also useful at the same time. Like, I'm just gonna say something random right here. They could add a plant eater type of thing. I literally came up with this in 2 seconds. A little plant eater guy. He'd go around, eat plants, and do nothing else. I'm just kidding. He'd eat plants. But here's the thing. If you ever disturb him, or if he eats a wrong plant, what happens is you're gonna if you come close to him while he's eating, he'll get mad and he's gonna shoot poison at you. And you can tame him by feeding him the plant he likes, and every single plant eater likes a different type of plant. The way you can do that is you can use him for protection. And when he eats a flower, it'll regrow faster. I don't know, man. That's pretty good for farms. And he has a range of 10 blocks. Boom! Wonderful idea. Then you'd have the third mob would be something for a village. Villages are really they're not. There's nothing new to them. Or a new structure with a new mob. Bro, there's so much new stuff that we want. Let's just say something for villages. Let's have the dog. That already exists. Shoot. Okay. Let's add something new for villagers, and let's make the the scamager. I don't know, could be better on the name, but you know, the Nitwit villagers with the green outfit have a 5% chance to have a light green outfit. And what they will do is when you trade from them and the Nitwit villager or the scam villager is near, he can take they okay, I have an idea. So the Nitwit villagers have a 5% chance to become scam villagers, and they act like normal villagers, but when you come to trade with them, like like a normal villager with a normal job, but there's like slight details that look off that you can't see when you first look at it. Then when you go to him and you trade with him, then he's gonna take double the emeralds that you gave him, and then he's gonna run away with his light green outfit. And if you don't trade with a villager for a long time, he'll turn into a scam villager. So make sure to trade with your villagers and give them your money, because they're underpaid workers, okay? That's a pretty good. That's actually really good. That's a pretty good feature. Also, you know what would be good? If you could kill the sniffer and he drop a certain type of meat. I'm just saying, man. When was the last time we got a new food item? We need more food items in this game. Like, I don't know. If you'd kill the sniffer, you can get like dried meat. That's like prehistoric. You know what I mean? You can get dried stuff. You understand? This is just my pointless opinion that will never be done on the map vote. So I hope that you enjoyed, and let's just stretch my face out a frick ton because it's funny as hell. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, or I will be sad, and I'll just put random red stuff all over me. Okay, thank you for watching though. I really hope that Mojang does a better job at their new mob vote. It isn't bad, but it feels really rushed and not really thoughtful at all. So Mojang, next year I'm expecting more, okay? Okay. Goodbye.